Hello, people that in the household. Today we're talking about I'm going to try and promote the Irish language, the native Irish language, and I'm going to try and do this. And I know I'm not the best of a speaker of Irish ever. You could say I speak the odd bit of Irish. I am not legendary at it. I wish I was legendary at it. But Irish is a bit hard. It is hard for me to speak. I can barely speak English and no Irish, so it's hard enough to speak English for me than it is Irish. But there's some gifted people in this world, in Galway and Kerry and all that, who are able to speak Irish like a dream. I know I can speak different bits of Irish. I can say the odd bit of Irish, but I can't say every bit of Irish. And that's really if like when my grandfather was growing up, he could only speak Irish. And when I went to his house when I was younger, he spoke broken English. He couldn't speak English properly. He could speak different parts of English, but he couldn't speak every bit of English. He could only speak Irish, and I had to just stare at him like, "What are you talking about, Grandad?" Uh, and that was upsetting. He was dead and gone before I heard any of his stories of his times or of his adventures or anything. So he was dead and gone by the time I knew a bit of Irish, because I was still young. I was very young at the time, and he could only speak broken English. So it's like thank you and bye and all that. I suppose that's all he could really speak. He couldn't really speak anything. Like you want to go to the shop or anything, I suppose he couldn't really speak that kind of tone, I suppose. Oh, so you're going to school or whatever. He would have been saying a skull, yeah, and if he wanted something in the shop, he would have been like banya. Takes which is milk in Irish, which is milk. It's just a plain milk. It's just that's what it is. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm going to try and promote the Irish language around Cavan and around the rest of the country. If you could do that, 2 or 4 Irish words a week. Just try and say them. That's literally all I'm asking to do. It's just 3 or 4. Just pick 3 or 4 a week. Say call us the tar to tar mega my and all that. Just get used to keep saying them words, and then we get there in the end. Like 3 or 4 words a week I do grand. That's what I'm gonna try and do myself this for the rest of this month and the rest of the year. It's just learn 3 or 4 words a week of Irish, and we get there slowly. We get there slowly, and then I'll be able to probably do a whole video in Irish, and that'd be fun because I probably lose the head altogether because I probably say something wrong and I get tick with myself. Uh, so that should be fun to see me lose my fucking head. Uh, but then the Irish language is a very important thing because not many people speak it nowadays, and we should try and bring it back as much as we can because it is our language, and our native people used to speak it, and our grandfathers and our grandmothers used to speak it, and the dead generations used to speak it. So we should try and learn a bit of Irish, not all of Irish. I'm not asking everybody to be professor in Irish, just a tiny 5 or 6 words a week be grand. Just learn them off by heart, and even twice a week could do grand just to learn them. Anyway, thank you for watching, subscribe more. Make sure you do support this. It's always good to support the Irish language and the people who are fighting for Irish language acts in Northern Ireland too. Shout out to every one of you who's fighting for it, and the DUP's not letting you have it, but sooner or later they will just give in because they just can't. They can't get rid of our native language. As simple as that, and that's the sheer truth. So thank you for watching, subscribe for and bye.